Vintage milk bottles, an impressive collection of ice cream scoops, records from back in the day. As soon as you walk into Great Escape in Watkins, Glen, nostalgia sets in. Fitting for a place that's been around for as long as some of its memorabilia.
32 years.
32 years. So you started the shop?
My husband and I started the shop.
32 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow. And now you are here as well, helping her out.
Yes, and I just turned 35, so I've pretty much been here all my life.
And another one spending their time at the shop, Jackie's son, Zane. Not a bad place to grow up. So what's their secret to lasting 3 generations in Watkins, Glen?
We just try to give good service and a good product to people, and we're friendly.
Not to mention they make all their own homemade ice cream, gelato, and cones.
We make them all with like sponge candy, or we make it with coconut milk for the vegans or for lactose intolerant people.
And they embrace the environment around them, including local wineries and chocolates into their ice cream. And each one is named after something in the area.
The mud and the tires for the racetrack, and the tires and cream for the racetrack. Kind of coming up, Seneca Sponge is our sponge candy, ice cream, and that's after Seneca Lake.
And they're open to suggestions. Pick your favorite flavor, and it just might be in the next batch in the freezer. And if gelato's more your style, Eileen may be just the only lady in the Twin Tiers that learned how to make it straight from the Italians.
We went to Italy twice to learn how to make gelato, and we went on a gelato tour from northern Italy to Sicily to learn how to make gelato. And it's like wine. Everybody here has grapes, but they make a different wine. Well, the northern Italians make gelato one way, and the southern Italians make gelato another way. So it's very interesting to go through the whole country and see how different people make gelato. But I ended up in Bologna working with a master craftsman gelatier and learned how to make gelato with him.
How does she do it?
You know, first you have your base that you make, your base mix, and then you add your ingredients, whatever flavor you're making, and those come from Italy. And then you stir it all up and you put it in the machine and you pray it comes out tasting good.
Oh, it tastes good, Eileen. Don't you worry.
A taste of Italy right here in downtown Watkins, Glen. That's pretty good.
And need something to put those delicious treats in? They've got you covered with their own homemade cones.
We actually go through a lot of mix for waffle cones. We go through about 50 pounds on a good weekend, so which is a lot. And we add cinnamon to it to make it smell really wonderful in here. So it's usually what people say when they walk in here, what's that smell? And that'd be our homemade waffle cones.
Little Zane's pretty happy about that, and we are too. From the locally made ice cream to the gelato from Italy to that sweet cinnamon smell coming from the cones, it's got us dancing too. Well, I try. So take Zane's recommendation or ours.
And to all the viewers out there that said to come to Great Escape, you were right, and we trust you any day. This place is awesome.
Great Escape is a ticket back in time and brings you back to the basics. Family, fun, and some good ice cream.